All right, welcome back everyone to episode 2 of our UCLA Dynasty. Our season opener against Hawaii definitely did not go as planned as we were upset by the Rainbow Warriors in a wild triple overtime game. Unfortunately, it's not going to get any easier as we prepare to face the 2-0 Indiana Hoosiers, 10th ranked LSU Tigers, 2nd ranked Oregon, and the always difficult Penn State. To say our upcoming schedule is tough would be a massive understatement. With that being said, guys, we have a lot to cover in this second episode, so we're going to jump right into our game against Indiana. Let's go. Woo! Interception right off the bat, Devin Kirkwood. Let's go. Second play of the game. The defense is coming up big once again. Devin Kirkwood gets us going right away. Our first interception of the season. Oh my God, roughing the punter. I saw it. This is the kind of things you just cannot do. Can't get the blitz, but we still get in there. Force the bad pass. It's going to be 4th down. And surprisingly, they're going to be kicking a field goal here. 55-yard, and they're going to get it. Oh my goodness. This dude's going to get drafted next year. This guy just nails this 55-yard field goal. Holy cow. 1st and 10 after that huge kick that they just had. I'm going to give it to Keegan Jones. And he fumbles it. Can we get it? I dive on it. Darn it. We're going to lose the ball. We're going to give it right back to him. Oh, man. I know the interceptions have been my fault in the last game, but our fumbling has been really, really bad. They're going to stay with Will over here. They're going to run it. Oh, man. They got us. Not even going to be touched. Just like that, 7-0 goes to 7-10, and that's just exactly what hurt us last game, too. So we're going to go play action here, see if we can get them to bite. We have been running it quite a bit, so maybe they will be blitzing and fall for this. We're going to go deep. Might be a little overshot. Yes, he's in. Ooh, what a play. That was Titus. Titus has been making play after play. He's been really, really good. I think he had a few catches for us last game. This I thought was going to be overshot. He does a great job to get his feet in bounds and get us that huge touchdown. So almost at the 2-minute warning, the second quarter's gone by really fast. Not a lot of scoring after a really intense first quarter. Running mostly out of nickel, but we are going to go dime here on 3rd and long. Just going a short underneath route. Ooh, and we lit him up. It was Ramon Henderson. This guy has been an absolute beast. I have talked about him so many times. He just absolutely pops number 1 on Indiana. Definitely expecting the run, but we do not care. We're going to give it right to Harden. Oh, definitely got too cocky there. 3rd and 5. I'm going to be a little bit conservative. I'm going to go cover 4 here. I'm going to be in a zone just in case. We don't want to get beat deep. They're going to run it, surprisingly, and we do make the stop. That's huge. They do have this amazing NFL kicker here, so let's see if they trot him out again, which they do. This will be another huge kick, almost 60 yards. No way. Right down the middle. This guy... This guy is their best player, I think. Holy cow. This dude is just launching these things. Yeah, we hit Sturdivant for a nice quick route, 6-yard gain. I am playing to go for it on 4th down if we don't get it here, so I am going to run the ball with TJ, see if we can get at least 2 or 3 yards, and then just pound it with him on 4th again. But it looks like we're going to get the 1st down. Oh. Got kind of stuck up in that muck in there. We'll try to just jam it in the middle here. I don't do a whole lot of goal line, but we're going to try and just pound it with TJ. We only need 1 yard. Looks open. Yeah. 2-3 yards there. That's all you need. Keegan Jones back in the game at running back. He might look his way. Sturdivant on the far left has 2 corners on him, so it also means somebody else should be open. Logan Loy in the middle of the field. It's not a great throw at all. I was on the run. That was sloppy, but that's not going to matter. We're still going to get the 1st down. You know, I said it before in the first episode. Our receivers are really good. It's a shame that these guys are all pretty old. We're not going to have them for very long, but it's a good trio that we have for sure. But with that being said, we are going to go run the ball with Keegan Jones on 1st and goal here. He might be there. Yes, and he's in. Touchdown. With the extra point, that is going to put us up 8 points. It's going to be 3rd and maybe 2 inches, but we're going to have to bring the heat a little bit here and see if we can get a huge third down stop. We're going to fill the box here. They do run it. Can we stop them? And we do. Fourth down. Fourth down, baby. Put that fist up. That's a huge stop. Still going to have a lead. Oh, they go a fake. Oh my goodness. Oh, man. Definitely not expecting this on 4th and inches. They do a fake field goal, which I never have seen really in 14. But Vaughn and our backup Stanley Ellis get a huge special teams tackle. It's going to quiet the fans down a bit. Don't get too rowdy when we're on offense here. Give the ball back to Keegan. He's going to burst through the defensive line, get a 7-yard gain. We're going to go play action. We might even take a chance to go deep here. I think I'm going to send Logan Loya deep. And if we need to, we can just hit our tight end Monteveo on the drag. He might be open. I'm going to hit him. He's in. Let's go. 2-3 deep balls a game. That's all I need. I don't throw them very often. Do a lot of short West Coast offense type plays. Short drags, slants, little dump offs to the running back. And then you hit him with the play action. That is our offense in an absolute nutshell right there. And that's a huge catch. 4th and 10. This is once again the game. Got to get a stop here. We almost get the sack. It doesn't matter. We forced a turnover on downs. Let's put this game to bed. I'm glad to see we really stepped up here. We get another touchdown. Keegan Jones, his second on the day. We have a phenomenal 1-2 punch at running back. Not want to allow a touchdown here. Come on, get him. Kane Medrano, our senior linebacker, makes another big play. And that is going to end it for us. And we are going to win our first Big Ten game. 34-13 over the Indiana Hoosiers. Huge bounce back game for the boys. We now enter a huge and crucial part of this season. Play LSU, Penn State, Oregon. 2 out of those 3 games are going to be on the road. It's not going to be easy, but we've got to keep battling, use this momentum for our next game against LSU. All right, we are back from our big win against Indiana, and unfortunately we did get some bad news. James Cisse, the middle linebacker from San Francisco, one of our top recruits, did decide to go to Oregon, so that is definitely a shame. And when you look at some of our other recruits that we've gotten updates on, outside of Kasim Ruggs and punter Lee Redwine, a lot of these guys have us pretty low on our list, so we're going to have to really spend some time recruiting. The good news is, though, Garrison Webb, 4-star quarterback out of Upland, California, does have us top on our list. That would be a huge win for us if we can get him. Obviously, Garber's our quarterback right now as a senior, so regardless, we're going to have to really get somebody in after this season. It also looks like, unfortunately, we're probably not going to get Marcel Office. He's been a guy we've been trying to get at receiver since day one. He has us 4th on his list right now. USC is, again, pulling ahead of us. The good news is I've talked about Tommy Haynes a little bit. He's 6'5", 211 pounds, far and away the #1 team that he's looking at. And then the last recruiting update I'll make right now is that Byron Celestin, the 4-star defensive tackle, number 12 at his position, is still interested in us. We are losing out on USC. USC's definitely been a thorn on our side in recruiting so far. But we're not going to give up hope. We're going to keep trying to recruit him, keep setting the house and trying to get him to commit. We're at cornerback, which is another big need for us since a lot of our cornerbacks are seniors and will be leaving after this year. Lynn Johns is probably my favorite defensive recruit right now that James Cisse decided to go to Oregon. He's luckily #1 on our list. USC's right on our tails, though, so we're going to have to really impress him when he takes his visit with us. I believe it's week 7 against Minnesota. Yeah, so we have to really put on a show for him because I think right now he's probably our biggest defensive recruit that we have, who we have the best chance of getting. And then also, I'm still going for J.J. Durbin. He's a 3-star cornerback. Still looks really solid. Him and Kai Combs right below him look really good. I can't really decide which one I like better. If you kind of look at their stats, they're both pretty similar. We have offers, I believe, on both. Hopefully we can get a few more cornerbacks to join our secondary for next season. All right, let's get ready to face the 10th ranked LSU Tigers at Death Valley. After losing to USC in their season opener, LSU has gone back on track and had a big win over South Carolina last week. Watch out for junior quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, who already has 10 touchdown passes to only 1 interception so far this year. 5 of those touchdowns have already gone to Xavion Thomas, who has 5 touchdowns and almost 300 yards in just 3 games this season. With that being said, guys, let's jump in. I can already feel the atmosphere is going to be so much more difficult than it was at Hawaii. This is going to be much more difficult. The stadium is friggin' rocking right now, so when you're on the road, you're the underdog, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is just try to keep the offense off the field as much as you can, the opposing offense. Just run the ball. Holy smokes. We do have our slot open. Titus with a big catch. That's a huge first down right off the bat there. quiet those fans a little bit. 3rd and 4. I love doing these short drag routes and slants. We're going to hit Logan Loya, most likely, is our first read on 3rd and 4. He is open. And he catches it. He takes a big hit, but he still comes down with it. That's a huge catch. Already on 3rd and goal from the 11. I knew LSU's defense was going to stiffen up once we get into the red. It's going to be a little difficult here to get in the end zone. I just do not want to throw an interception.
A few moments later.
They can fit it in. Oh, dang it. Dang it. They're going deep off the bat. He's open. Oh, shoot. Garrett Nussmeier has been great. Xavier Thomas. Who else? These two have been connecting all season so far. That's Xavier Thomas's 6th touchdown. I don't know what any of my players are doing. It's going to be difficult. Shea Michael Servant. Ooh, not a bad ball, but he just cannot come down with it. Ah. Ooh, we got cooked. KJ Wallace, our cornerback, got absolutely cooked there. Okay, 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can stop him. We're going to be on man-to-man coverage. Ooh, just barely. It'll be 4th and 1. That's a big tackle. And they are going to go for it. Why not? Yeah, I mean, if they don't get it, we're going to be pinned back on our 1-yard line. On the 1-yard line, there's definitely a chance they could be throwing it here, but I think we have to just... We've got to assume it's a run. And we stop them. Let's go. That's a huge stop. We're going to be put on our 1-yard line, but it's better than giving up 7 points. That's huge. It'll allow us to pass the ball, try to get out of this mess that we're in right now. 3rd and 6. And we hit the tight end, and it is open. Good. That's a huge first down. Maliki Mataveo, one of our sure-handed pass catchers. That's a great catch. We've been in 3rd down non-stop, it feels like. No one's really open. We are just going to throw up for grabs. And we do get it. Oh, man. We just absolutely got gifted that right there. I really just panicked. Hit the B-button. Really had nothing in mind right there. So we are at the 2-minute warning, and it seems like we've been drastically outplayed, but somehow we are only down a touchdown here. It's got to make sure. We have him wide open. Logan Loya, get to the end zone. Get to the end zone. Ooh, that is close. Okay, we get to the 3-yard line. I think the LSU defense is a little flustered by giving up that big 3rd down play that just happened, and they weren't really focused. We'll take advantage of that for sure. It is 1st and goal on the 3-yard line. To make sure we do not turn the ball over this time. We give the ball to Keegan Jones, and he's going to be in at the touchdown. Just like that, we have a tie ball game. So this sets up a big 3rd and 3 right now. 35 seconds left. Oh! Devin Kirkwood jumps. He's going to get his 2nd pick 6 in 2 games. What a play. This guy is an absolute playmaker. This guy's an absolute playmaker. That's his 2nd pick 6 in a row. What a way to end this half. 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. This guy's an absolute playmaker, and I've said it with a few players already with this team. It is a shame this guy's a senior because this guy has been really, really good. Oh, they're going for a field goal. No way. This is like a 70-yard field goal. I would have been worried if it was the Indiana kicker, but I figured they weren't going to make that. So it's halftime. We're up 14-7. Don't know if we deserve that or not, but we have been playing really hard nose. We've quieted the fans, which is huge. Hopefully we can go into the second half continuing to battle. If it wasn't for that red zone interception on our first drive, we could be up by 2 scores, which would have been really impressive. But they've had mistakes on their own, which we've been able to capitalize on. Let's get them in the second half, and let's pull this huge upset off. It's looking like 3rd and 2 here. I'm going to bring some pressure. They may be running it up the middle with Taylor. They do, and we stop them. 4th and 1. And they're going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to keep the offense on the field, so we are going to bring pressure once again. This could cost us. I'm going to assume, though, that they are going to be running the ball. So we are going to blitz. Oh, they do throw it, and they do get us. So LSU has responded in this first drive of the second half. We've got to stop them, though. And they score. Oh, that's just a great ball. That's a great ball by Nussmeier. Right, 3rd and 5. We need to get them off the field. We are going to go with the Tampa 2 defense. Hopefully our front four can give us some pressure. And we can cover pretty well here. Come on, gotta get somebody on him. Oh, no. Oh, man. And that's what happens when you don't get any pressure. We didn't bring any blitz. Their quarterback had all the time in the world. Lacey made a big play. So 1st and 10 on the 21. We are going to have to find a way to get another touchdown here. It's going to be difficult with this defense and how amped up this crowd is. It's going to be a bad throw. Dang it, and we get intercepted again. I honestly didn't see that safety over the top. Made a split-second read. I thought it was only single coverage. Unfortunately, they did have 2 guys back there, and we do throw another interception. And this very well could be the game here if we don't get it. I think he makes the great play. Oh, that's a great catch. So we're gonna go smash corners here. I like this play a lot. It's a good timing route if you can get it to the running back, depending on what the linebacker does. The linebacker covers it, and they do get a huge sack. Ooh, Henderson tries to make a play. He doesn't get it. They're now down to our 6-yard line. And unfortunately, it's pretty much all but over. 2nd and goal from the 2. We're just going in a goal line formation. It won't matter, though. They pound it right in there. And this game has become a blowout now at this point. So LSU is going to win this one, 38-14. Like I said, we were up 14-7 at the end of the first half. We were looking good. We were feeling good. LSU woke up. The Tigers definitely roared in that second half. Garrett Nussmeier put up 401 yards. Absolutely shredded us. I do think the defense played pretty well. Kirkwood had the pick 6, but we just do not have the firepower like LSU and these top teams have at this point. So on top of getting our butts whipped by LSU, we did lose 3 recruits that we were targeting as well. Right tackle George Martino, who I was really high on, as well as 2 linebackers in Quincy Dove and Javon Toney, both committing to Cal. I guess the one good recruiting news is that Byron Celestin, 4-star defensive tackle, does have us first on his list now, which is great. We've just barely gotten past USC, but it's still going to be really tight to try to get him. Garrison Webb's still first for us, which is great. I feel like we've lost some ground on him, though, and Utah is getting kind of close, so we're going to have to just keep, as much as we can, just keep throwing points at him. Ty Combs also has us first on his list. He's a cornerback who's really good. And then Lynn Johns has us first on his list. So we are getting there slowly with some of these guys. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into our next game against the number 2 Oregon Ducks. Starting quarterback Dylan Gabriel is actually out with a dislocated ankle, and he'll be missing the next month and a half of game time. Ironically, this makes Dante Moore Oregon's starting quarterback right now. Dante was actually with our program last season and had as many touchdowns as Ethan Garbers did last year, but ultimately he decided to transfer to Oregon, and I think the decision has paid off for him. Dante has 3 touchdowns already this year and only 3 incomplete passes, so hopefully the defense is motivated to put a good hit or 2 on him. Receiver, Oregon is absolutely stacked. They have a ton of production between Trayshawn Holder, who's actually a Heisman candidate right now. They also have Tez Johnson and Evan Stewart. Both have multiple touchdowns. Both have tons of yards already. It's going to be very difficult for our corners to stop these guys. Oregon's also loaded at defense as well. Kobe Savage, their safety, has 2 interceptions. Jeffrey Bassa has 3.5 sacks. This is a very, very good team. I would not be surprised if they make it very deep in the playoffs this year. That being said, let's hop on in. All right, we're getting ready to kick things off against Oregon. Going to be facing our former quarterback, Dante Moore. Hopefully we make him regret transferring. It's going to be a tough game regardless, though. So we see Dante Moore take the field. Hopefully we make him regret transferring. I want our defense to be playing lights out football today. They're going to run the ball. Only get 2 yards, so we're going to bring up a 3rd and 10 already. Hopefully our front line can get some pressure, and let's get the ball back to our offense. But they already get a big first down. I'm going to go no huddle here. We got to slow him down, force an incomplete pass. And that's a great job by our D-line. All right, 3rd and 4, 21-yard line. We are going to bring some pressure here. And we do get the sack. Huge. Ramon Henderson, our best defensive player, arguably next to Kirkwood so far this year. He gets a huge sack on Dante Moore. We're going to go play action here. Maybe hit Mataveo on the right. Perhaps Logan Loya might be open deep. We'll have to just kind of give it a look here. We go the opposite side, and Titus is going to get us a nice play. He keeps going and gets us a huge first down. We are down to the 15-yard line with a chance to go and take a lead against the number 2 Ducks. And we are in for the touchdown. We take a early lead. I believe that was Gilmore, yes. I think it's only his second or third catch. That's his second touchdown, though, this year. And we are coming out flying in front of our home fans. Ooh, they go a half. Oh, great play call. The speed on their receivers are it's just insane. They're going to go in for another easy touchdown. Try something different here. We're going to bring Titus in motion, and then we're going to send some of our guys deep here. No problem. 31-3. Ouch. All right, folks. Fourth quarter is just getting started. This is an absolute annihilation. 55-7. We've had zero answer for Oregon. They're going to make it 62-7. I could be honest with you guys. I could have rage quit, just redone this game a couple times, but this is a rebuild, and it's not going to be easy. And I want you guys to see that it is a struggle when you're not, you're not doing anything with the coaching abilities. You're leaving it as is, playing on Heisman. It's not like it's that difficult, but when you're rusty and there hasn't been a new game in 11 years, and you're playing on the highest difficulty, there's going to be games like this that happen. Oregon is the real freaking deal, man. That is going to do it, folks. We lose 65-7 at home. You read that right. We got absolutely demolished. And you know what? This is going to be as real of a rebuild as you can possibly get. I'm going to rage quit. I'm not going to, replay this game a couple times until we win or something. What you see is what you get, guys. And we got absolutely demolished. So out of all the games for us to get our first commitment, Tommy Haynes, after us losing 65-7 to the Ducks, has committed to UCLA. This I am actually very happy about. Gives us a little bit of solitude after that humiliation. Tommy Haynes is 6'5", over 200 pounds. He's a great possession receiver, and we are very excited to bring him onto the program. We also get Lee Redwine. It's a punter. It's not a sexy position by any means. Our punter's a 65 overall right now. Hopefully, Mr. Redwine is a little bit better than that at least. And we welcome him to the Bruins. So we do have the 23rd ranked Penn State Nittany Lions up next. They were ranked 3rd in the nation, believe it or not, a couple weeks ago. They've now lost 2 games in a row. So Penn State's in almost worse shape than we are right now. They lost to Kent State and Illinois at home. Hopefully we can make it 3 straight losses for them, but it's going to be a tough task at Beaver Stadium. 2nd and 2, we're going to hand the ball back off to Keegan Jones. Hopefully give this first down for us, which he does. Run game's working pretty well so far. We're going to give the ball back to TJ. See if he can get us this first down here. There we go. 8-yard gain, putting us on their side of the field. We're so good on our first drive. Logan Loy is open in the middle. He does come down with it. Jones in the backfield. He's going to be our top target. Hope for a quick pass here. Get him out into space. Okay, turn the corner. Almost gets past the last defender. We are down into the red zone. Great. The red zone's where we have struggled, admittedly, with turnovers. So as always, it's going to be very important that we hold on to the ball. Titus is going to be open. This is a massive 3rd and goal here. Got to get this touchdown. And we do. We find Titus in the middle. That's a big response after last game's embarrassment. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 6 already. So that's a really good start from the defense. Let's get him off the field now. But they do get on. Oh, he dropped it. My mistake. It looked like he caught him, but apparently Devin Kirkwood made the nice deflection to get us the ball back. Here we go. I think we've quieted the crowd a little bit. Couldn't ask for a much better response, and we are going to have a return here. Can Gilmore get the corner? He does. He's going to get brought down to the 36-yard line. That's a great return. We're going to send TJ in motion. Hopefully our receivers run the right routes. Oh, man. It's a nice play down the middle. Oh, and he... He can't hold on to it. It was in his hands. The big hit made him drop it, and unfortunately, we're going to have to give the ball back to Penn State. Okay, 2nd and 5. Time for the defense to kind of settle in now. Oh, man, but we got torched, and we have a blown assignment, and they're going to score. Just like that. Dang it. Get them out the field. Even if we just allow a field goal, that would be a big win. Oh, and he blows right by me. I expect a run here on 2nd and goal. It is a run. It doesn't matter. They just easily walk into the end zone. Some success with this little touch pass, but then last time we used it a couple games ago, it didn't give us any sort of success. So hopefully Titus can get the edge here and get us this big first down. Looks like he's going to by inches, but we'll take it. After 2 straight Penn State touchdowns, they definitely have the momentum. So it's really important that we try to get this ball in the end zone here. Oh, wow. They went right by me. Probably should have been picked off. Get in there, Logan. Atta boy. Logan Loya. I think Penn State's defenders were not expecting me to throw it that way. They were right there. I think it went right by one of the guys' shoulders. It kind of threw me off. I saw them blitzing on that side. I thought it was going to be wide open. Number 4 just, I guess, outran it a little bit. It was a little bit of a funky play right there. Logan Loya catches him slipping, and we do get in the end zone. It should be a tie game with this extra point. It's a good chance. It is going to be a run play. It is, and there's going to be a huge opening. Oh, man. Singleton is just tearing our defense up. He has 99 yards now, and it's not even halftime yet. And when we play these good teams, you cannot have a bad defense or average defense. Our guys are just getting trucked. No one knows what's going on, it looks like. Man, even their backup is just running right down our throats. Expecting the run here. I'm going to sell out for it. Again, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. They're just doing whatever they want to our defense right now. So that is now, trying to do the math in my head, I think it's 86 points now that we've given up in 5.5 quarters. It's the one positive so far in this game, though, if anything, is that Ethan Garbers has not had a turnover yet. As he almost throws it right into a defender there on 3rd down. Penn State, super easy. They're already going to be looking for a field goal here, if not a touchdown. 33-yard line, minute 15. Penn State looking for 7 points here before the half. Play action. Nobody even close to them. And they're going to be right down to 7. Heisman difficulty is kicking my butt. I'll be honest, I thought it was not that hard up until last game. Oregon has completely broken us, and we are now just getting stomped. We're on pace to give up 56 points in this game. I mean, that would maybe make us not only the worst defense in the nation this year, but maybe the worst statistically of all time. I mean, we're just playing atrociously bad right now. And they're just going to go right back to Singleton, who's just going to ripping off big run after big run. That's why football's so hard. You know, they have 4 receivers. You can't blitz too many people, because when you do, something like that happens. And then when we, sit in a zone, Singleton just destroys us. So it's a long rebuild. I don't know why any recruit would want to come here right now. Half the season, they're going to be traveling anyway, going to East Coast. And like you really have the advantage of being in LA. No, I've just been bad, but I think Heisman difficulty is pretty darn challenging if you're doing a rebuild. Oh my goodness, just lasers that. I mean, you could not get any better defending right there. I mean, literally, could you have any better defending? I know he's being beat right here. Jalen Davies literally has a hand on the ball. The receiver still comes down with it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They've been just out-dueling us all day today. It's hard to tell what they're going to be running. The quarterback, Allard, my goodness. He has to be a Heisman contender. He's just lighting us up. It is a good ball to Logan Loya. That dude has such sure hands. No words. Heisman difficulty is no joke, man. Just barely slightly better than last week against Oregon. I thought I'd never see a score like that again. Last play of the game. Just going to throw it up. Sturdivant might get it. Sturdivant does get it. We score a touchdown. Whoop-de-doo. Our first touchdown in, I think, 3 quarters. A little too late for that, Sturdivant. We're going to lose 65-20. The very last play of the game makes it not better at all, really. I guess encouraging that Davis had a touchdown, but we now fall to 1-4. They're going to really make us kick an extra point now. The game is thankfully over, 65-21. Another humongous blowout. Drew Allar, 6 touchdowns. It's like the defense wasn't even out on the field. I think that'll do it. Not the games we were looking to have, these final 2 games, but it does show you how difficult a rebuild can be when you make it challenging, and this is definitely very, very challenging. I didn't want to win a national championship in year 1 or year 2. Obviously, that's not going to happen this year, but I enjoy the journey, not the destination. It doesn't matter to me how long it takes. I just like having fun and building the storylines. I hope you guys will be back very soon for our next episode, where we'll look to try to close out the rest of the season. I'll see you guys very soon.